Spain was just engaged in the planning paper for the intimate time. He wasn't let out by Amanda Lioness Gomez taking on Kayla Harris, bantamweight champion. But sadly, Kayla's out for a little bit. She needs surgery, so the new co-main event is Sean O'Malley taking on Song Yadong. I'm going to take you to the fight, and I'm going to tell you who I think is going to win. So we'll start with the prelims. Nikita Krylov taking on Modestas Bukauskas. Now, Modestas Bukauskas, this man is on an absolute tear. 18-6 overall. Yes, we know he got knocked out against Vitor Petrino. That was a little while ago, but since then, the man's on a 4-5 win streak. And he's knocking out or stopping a lot of people. The only person who went to a decision with was Kyle. Now he's taking on the very experienced veteran Nikita Krylov. Krylov's been around for a long time, and he's very dangerous. Kyle Pishin, karate black belt. He's got some vision. He's big, he's strong. He's an angry Russian. But I tell you what, Modestas Bukauskas, if he doesn't get caught with something stupid, he will then be on a 5-5 win streak, because I think he wins this fight. I think training with Tom Aspinall and all those heavyweights up there, and that's for all MMA. That's going to work so every wonders. He's on a 4-5 win streak, and he's in a good place mentally. I think he gets the job done. So I moved on to the middleweight division, and one of the scariest prospects that we have right now, Katemi Gautier taking on the kickboxer from Russia, Andre Pouyayev. Now, listen, Atemi Gautier comes from Africa, trains out of Manchester. Doesn't really matter, because he's got one thing on his mind, and that's putting you to sleep as fast as possible. And that's what the man's been doing. He's got a record of 9-1. In those 9 wins, he's knocked out 8 people, one of them on the Contender Series, and 3 of them in the UFC, and 3 of them in the first round. One shot from this guy is all it takes, and I think he's going to land plenty of shots. The man's only getting better. Trains at Manchester top team. They've got a top set of coaches there as well. I take the coach, yeah, this man is a prospect. Is he a champion one day? We don't know. Can he get past the wrestlers? We don't know. But one thing I do know is that he will get another knockout on Saturday night. And next up is a pivotal fight in the bantamweight division. Umar Nurmagomedov taking on Davison Figueiredo. Now, we know Umar Nurmagomedov lost to Miranda Valashvili. Came back in Abu Dhabi, got a good win over Mario Batista. I say a good win, it wasn't the most exciting, but he got the job done. 19 wins, 1 loss. He only lost him around. Why? Because he got tired. That first 2 rounds, Umar took him. He out-wrestled him, he outworked him, he outpaced him. However, over a 5-round fight, he slowed down and he got tired. Now, of course, he trained with Khabib Nurmagomedov. You know, they were absolutely fuming. He's never going to get tired in a fight again. Anytime you get tired in a fight, you learn from it, because you never want to experience your lungs burning, your arms just exhausted, and your title just falling away from your fingertips, and no one realizing your dreams because you didn't put the road work in, you didn't push yourself in the gym, right? That's what happened. I'm not taking away from Morale. Morale's incredible, but he lost because he got tired. And guess what? This is a 3-round affair. I don't see him getting tired of Davison Figueiredo. Of course, the former flyweight champion. Of course, a very dangerous man. And last time we got a good win over Montel Jackson. A split decision. Before that, it was a couple of losses. Over Sandhagen got taken down in that weird knee scissor slice situation, blew his knee out, and before that lost to Piotr Jan, right? He did beat Marlon Vera, Cody Garbrandt, and Rob Font. But this is the step up. Yes, he beat Montel Jackson by a split decision, which is a decent win. But Umar Nurmagomedov is probably going to beat Davison Figueiredo, and in my humble opinion, fights Piotr Jan down the line. Khabib Nurmagomedov is already setting this up. Khabib's saying, listen, Jan, Umar, they don't like each other. They've got to fight. They'll end up fighting for the belt. I can't wait to see it.
Я думаю, что это бой имеет большой смысл.
Umar Nurmagomedov will get the victory. Via decision. I don't think he'll get the sub over Figueiredo. He's too skilled on the ground, but over 3 rounds, Umar will take him down. Umar will control him, and Umar will be next in line for a shot. All right, moving on to the main card, which is not a pay-per-view. This is a numbered event going forward. For free on Paramount TV. There's going to be a lot of eyeballs on this one. I am telling you now, this is going to elevate this sport to a whole other level, right? More people are going to know about it. More people are going to be talking about it. And guess what? The fights start earlier now. Okay, only by an hour, but that is significant. It used to be 7 o'clock in California, 10 p.m. on the East Coast in New York and places like that. Significance of that being is that the fights finish at 9 in Cali and they finish at 12 on the East Coast. Think about it, if you're a regular dude, staying up till 1 o'clock in the morning and watching the post line, 2 o'clock in the morning to watch a sport when you've got kids and family and engagements and church or whatever to go to on a Sunday morning, that's hard. They brought it forward by an hour. Sadly, still doesn't help the Brits. You're still going to stay up to stupid o'clock in the morning. All right, UFC 324 is here, and it is shaping up to be an absolute banger with high-stakes matchups and major title implications. Every moment in the octagon matters, and there's no better way to feel the intensity than with my partners at DraftKings Sportsbook. Right now, new customers who bet just $5 will get $300 in bonus bets if you bet win. No matter who you're backing in UFC 324, this is your shot to get in on the action. So as I say, download the DraftKings Sportsbook app right now. And by the way, you can stay in on the action and use your bonus bets on DraftKings same-game parlays for a shot at an even bigger payout where you can combine multiple bets together from the same fight. Or if you love the thrill of live betting, DraftKings has got you covered. Bet live on star player props and in-progress fights right as they happen, making watching the fights that much more exciting. And if sports betting is not yet available in your state, then don't worry, you can still join in on all the fun with DraftKings at the shop to win cash prizes. So download the DraftKings Sportsbook app right now. New customers use the promo code BISPING, bet $5 and get $300 in bonus bets if you bet wins. The crown is yours. That is promo code BISPING only at DraftKings Sportsbook. But regardless, let's get into it. Main card, starting off with another Brit, Almighty Arnold Allen. This man's been out of action for a while. Last time we saw him beat Giga Gigante. He's one of the best featherweights on the roster. He just flies under the radar. He doesn't get the credit that he deserves.
Hey
20
man,
wins,
you
3
look at
losses.
trees.
Those losses, Movsar Evloev. Very, very close fight. Before that, Max Holloway. Absolutely no shame losing
This is
to
my
Max
party,
Holloway.
and you're
They're
not
the only 2
invited.
losses in the UFC. Outside of that, he's won 23 fights, okay? He can do it all. He's got good boxing. The man can wrestle. He's a tremendous athlete, but he's going up against the Lord, Sean Silver himself. A man that's returning after getting knocked out cold by Diego Lopez in a fight that he was doing quite well in. Remember, Sean Silver was the future. He was walking through everyone, submitting Bryce Mitchell, knocking out Nelson Bagdasaryan, drew over, cut him up, sliced him up with elbow. So how's this fight going to go down? Well, it's an interesting one because Arnold Allen is very smart. He's probably tall. So who wins this fight? Well, listen, this is an interesting one because Sean Silver really can do everything at a high level. I think he's got better knockout power. He hits harder. He's probably got technically better jiu-jitsu. But I think when you put it all together and you look at the fight IQ and the experience and the hunger that Arnold Allen has, because he's been out of action for a while.
Of course.
He has that little chip on his shoulder. You know, he's not an outspoken guy. He doesn't talk a lot of shit. But the man is very, very motivated. And underestimate Arnold Allen.
Come back anytime.
This is going to be a controversial one, but I think Arnold Allen scrapes a decision here. I think John Silver's going to push the pace. I think he's going to catch him. I think it's going to be a war. But I think Arnold Allen is going to use all of his skills, his experience, his footwork, his jabs, his straight shots to stay away from John Silver. And I think he gets a decision. As I say, call me biased and say, oh, this is Brit bias. No, that's me looking at both of these guys. I love John Silver. I think he's really good. But I think he's going to be a little hesitant because remember, against Diego Lopez, he rushed in a little too aggressive. And by rushing in, that's how he walked onto that spinning elbow. I got Arnold Allen taking this one. Next up, former women's champ, should I say, Namajunas. Now, I love Thug Rose, right? What a career she has had and some such memorable moments. Remember, head kick knockout of Zhang Weili, right? She's moved up to 125 because, of course, she's getting older and making 115. It's tougher. And what does that mean? It means that maybe she's starting to slow down. When you look at the record of her, last time out she beat Miranda Maverick, who's not an easy person to beat. She's a solid fighter.
Thomas Cross is an army of ass-kissing sycophants to do the actual decision-making.
Esparza, of course.
Was the old vampire really, huh? Taking a
A
nap in his
forgettable
coffin?
fight. We'll call it that. After that, of course, she did beat Tracy Cortez. She did beat Amanda Ribas. So I'm not putting her out to pasture just yet. But this girl on the other side, Natalie Silver, I am